Coming up on FaceTime.
I really wanted to creating a thing of my own heritage so I can be proud of and for all the Chinese to be really proud of.
I haven't been to China before. This is my first time in Guangzhou.
Especially for fashion, as there is many suppliers and manufacturing industries.
I think Guangzhou is a really good place to start there, and once you get really comfortable in Guangzhou, I think then it's a good chance to go outside from here.
On April 6th, the 2017 Autumn Liber China Guangzhou International Fashion Week was launched in Guangzhou's Zhujiang New Town. Around 260 international and domestic designer brands took part in the event. Many of them were shown in China for the first time. The Fashion Week aims to encourage original design locally and create a platform for foreign brands to develop markets in China, promoting the city of Guangzhou as the leader of the fashion industry in the process. Alright, thank you guys for talking to us today. Can we start with your name, where you're from and your brand?
My name's Derek. I'm from London.
I'm Barbara Finassi. I'm a commercial manager for Federica Sosi brand.
My name is Cara and I come from England. My brand is based in Coventry, but we have stockists in London.
Okay, first of all, my name's Jason Duang. I'm from London.
And I'm from Spain. And I'm also a designer for Maya Men's.
My name is Margaret O'Connor. I'm from the west of Ireland. And my label is Margaret O'Connor and I specialise in hats.
My name is Segna. I work on the brand Paul Giselle.
So I'm Mary from Minimi Paris, from France.
My name is Jade. I'm the design director of J2 and I'm from New York but I was born in Taiwan.
It's amazing. The market out here is crazy. The community out here is huge. The hospitality that we've received while we've been out here has been amazing. Almost overwhelming some of the times.
Really?
Yeah, but really absorbing in the culture and everything that's happening here and really just enjoying the moment.
Just because we haven't been here for so long, but you already feel so much at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems that you've always been here. It's pretty amazing.
It's amazing. I really loved it, and it's so much more than what I expected. It's a lot of designers in here, so international, and it's a massive market in terms of fashion. We really loved it.
Guangzhou is a very nice market. This is the first time we are in China. We are very, very happy to be here because we think it's so amazing. We have a lot of opportunities to begin our fashion market works.
Yeah. Oh, the food is fantastic. The people are really nice. It's the people that I like.
Yeah.
That was the best because I just felt they were so warm, and coming from Ireland, we tend to like people who are really welcoming, and I felt they were so everyone was so polite, really helpful. They had amazing translators for us, and there was never, if there was any confusion or you had to get anything, it was a really nice experience, and I would recommend any other designer that this is a really cool place to come to do a fashion show.
It's very huge, very, very. And there are a lot of fabric markets, stores, fashion people, factories, so I think I can live here.
Yeah?
Yes.
Busy. It's been incredible. It's been a quick 8 days. It doesn't feel quite that long, but it's been an amazing experience. I think before we came over, we didn't really know what to expect. We obviously knew that we were showing our collection in a new city. So for me, myself, I haven't been to China before. This is my first time in Guangzhou. And it's been a really great experience to get to show my collection to such a wide audience. The reaction's been great, and I think we've received a lot of help and compliments about our collection. So we're looking forward to keeping the relations going and seeing how it will develop within the Chinese market.
Yeah, I really think that the city has very good vibes. The city is beautiful and there is very specific energy, especially for fashion, as there is many suppliers and manufacturing industries. For us, it's very good inspiration as a designer to be here, and especially what I love, it's just walking on the street and see people how they live and really feel like a citizen of Guangzhou. I think this is really an experience very precious.
I think it's really big, and I think there are a lot of opportunities for us as young designers to come here and meet buyers face to face and just get instant response. And it's been an amazing opportunity to stay here for a whole week and just talking to people and getting response from them.
I think it's just the beginning of very huge fashion industry. So I want to develop with Guangzhou to grow up more in fashion.
So far it's been pretty new to us, but the industry itself isn't actually new. So what we're discovering is actually how extensive the market is in terms of fabric production, and even the selling power between all the stores and businesses here.
And how much more they know compared to Europe.
Really?
Okay.
In what respect?
Like in the respect of the construction. Okay. So like we do categorize the high quality in a different way. In here is much better. So like the makings here, what you can get to do is amazing. Like it really inspires you.
我是一直在就广州，我的品牌落地就是在广州。我是1994年在广州成立了一个自己的品牌方法。也许我觉得应该是缘分吧，因为当时我也是蛮年轻的，有很多就说同学啊、朋友啊一起在广州这里发展。那当时我自己也是服装设计刚毕业，然后呢就觉得挺兴奋的，然后来到了这个城市，然后就一直就在这里发展。
The attention to detail is just really extensive, and we feel like we're learning so much just witnessing it and just seeing even just the final product, to even have a glimpse of the process of how they create garments and the attention to detail that they place into the garments itself. We feel like everything is the perception of it is China makes fast fashion and cheap quality goods, but from what we've seen, we feel like this is really the future in terms of how they create quality and finished garments.
And how much we can learn from that. So like the perspective that we have in Europe is completely different, and right now what I really feel is just let go and sit people down and say, hey, we can do so much more.
The best thing about Guangzhou, I think, there are so many manufacturers in here that it's not only that you talk to people from buyer's industry, but also with manufacturers and suppliers. So here everything is under one roof, I would say.
I think it's a beginning, a very interesting destination of fashion. I think so, because also all of the fabrics are here, so there are a lot of opportunity to become a very important fashion destination for the China.
我觉得就是说广州它有这样的一个底蕴，然后呢有一群这样子热爱时尚的一个人群，并且呢就是说有这样的一个组织，有这样的一个政府去号召，有这样子一个组织去承办这样子，然后呢有像高德置地一样这样的一个平台。我觉得通过大家的这样的一个努力，我们一定会争取到我们广州的一个时尚话语权。
Having, what we've seen this week and the amount of people involved, organisers, and having just come out of the conference and, seeing how much the government support what's going on, I think that's what you need within any capital and any city that's trying to promote a fashion event or organise a fashion event, you need the key people involved. And I think from day one and all the meetings and the introductions that we've had, it's always been about support and the people that are involved. So I think with that's what's going to make it strong, because it's hard to organise anything, but having the support of the businesses, the government, the councillors and committee, that will push it further.
There is a lot of talented people who are working really hard to build this fashion week this season, and it is the first one, and I was really impressed actually by this energy that they have put on it. The showroom, the catwalk, the whole platform for the buyers and all the media invited, the conference, the meetings, everything was really reunited to have that fashion week energy, such as we can have in Milan or Paris or most powerful fashion cities.
For sure, because the manufacturer is so strong, it's the strongest of the world. If we can connect all this emerging designer, original design idea, and with all the strong manufacturer base that's in Guangzhou, I think it has the best advantage of the world already. And for us, I think to create an image like the lookbook, it's so important. So if we can create constantly with the styling to teach the world how to show the fashion, then becoming the leading trend instead of following anyone, I think it's gonna be the best in the world.
For English learners, FaceTime offers 1-minute practical English lessons. Please search for 出点新闻 in the App Store or Android Market. And download the app brought to you by Guangdong Radio and Television. Then open the app and press subscribe up top. Simply search for FaceTime or 面对面 within the app and follow us to learn useful English phrases for daily use. Funny and catchy.
The song is kind of fun and catchy too.
As good as I expect.
Not really as good as you expect.
Head in the cloud.
And our feet on the ground.
As a key aspect of the Fashion Week, the 2017 Global Original Design Guangzhou Roundtable Conference was held on April 13. Apart from the 260 designers from all over the world in attendance, the Deputy Mayor of Guangzhou, Tai Chaolin, was also there at the conference. He mentioned that Guangzhou is one of the largest production bases for leatherware, shoes, luggage and fashion accessories. Also that there are around 2,000 diamond processing, mounting and marketing companies in the Pearl River Delta, which accounts for 70% of all of China. This fact highlights Guangzhou's advantages in building itself into an international fashion centre.
I just think it's really refreshing. I think I said during my speech that I've shown, in London and Paris, and I think a lot of the time it is you show your collections and it's very much press. And obviously press is great, but it doesn't, pay for the collections necessarily. Whereas here I feel like it's not just the press that are picking up on it, it's the industry, it's the committee, the manufacturers that want to invest in your brand because they know that within, with that relationship you're helping each other and you're making something stronger. So I think that's definitely what I've learned from this week, and it's actually quite refreshing for me to see that so many business want to be involved, and the government wants to be involved, and they've got the support that designers need, whereas I think some cities are lacking that at the moment. So I think it's really exciting.
Actually, I feel really honored to be part of that conference, and it was really interesting for me to hear how they think that they want to build this city as most of the powerful Fashion Week city, and to have the feelings of everybody who was taking place at the conference. And it was really interesting for us to be part of it and to have the chance to give our opinion and our minds.
Oh, I was really impressed and feel like being treated as a celebrity here. And we went to many kind of exhibition before, but we never been treated with so much respect. And as a Chinese American, I feel so powerful because I could be a bridge for both culture, and to be something to smooth it out, everyone. Yeah, so I wanted to put all my effort into this project if I can.
我觉得这个原创设计，这个是在这个时代就是一直走过来，这是注定的，就是注定要走这一步的。因为呢，就是不管是说设计师也好，就是我们的购买者也好，他都不断在进步，特别是我们的穿着者，他会对自己的穿着的品牌的要求会越来越严。而且呢，他们呢不会再盲目这样去消费，因为不断的在人群都不断在进步，而且呢，就是年轻的一个消费群体呢成为了一个主流，所以呢，我觉得呢，可能是这个个性化的这样的一个设计是迫在眼眉，所以呢，现在讲的是刚刚好。
Have you had a chance to talk to many local designers since you've been?
Yes, a lot of all around the world, from China, from Korea, and also European countries. It's a very great opportunity. Thanks a lot. And we think it's a very interesting change of idea and style, and also the new mood of the fashion.
Do you think there'll be more future collaborations with local Guangdong designers in the future?
Well, if someone asks me, you never know. I'm always open for new projects as a designer, as a milliner. I think milliners tend to be quite eclectic in their collections because it's 3D shape and form, so you're constantly changing ideas, and you can do a new collection and be a bit more eclectic. So a lot of designers would, like in London Fashion Week and Paris Fashion Week, they request milliners to make hats to complement their work. So that's quite exciting because your brain is being stimulated, and you're trying to tap into someone else's head and complement their work, but still being true to your own design. So yeah, I'm always open for new things.
And so how did you come up with the idea for that, for the designs using the Chinese zodiacs? Because that's actually quite a unique idea.
Oh, thank you. Because we are Chinese heritage. In order to have identity in the Western culture, we have to really build up our own thing. I thought that's the only thing I can be distinguished from the market. So no matter what I do, it's actually very edgy things I'm doing. The style is really like a westernized because I'm involved with a lot of fashion, like immersion thing. But it comes to the core, like where I'm coming from. I really wanted to creating a thing of my own heritage, so I can be proud of, and for all the Chinese to be really proud of.
And how's it been, exchanging ideas with some of the local designers?
It's interesting, and obviously certain people are drawn to certain things. It's nice to see the other talent. There's some amazing talent at the show, so yeah, it was nice to hang out, and everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone wants to build their brand and extend, and obviously different materials and just sourcing different things, and this is the opportunity for us to build a relationship and continue.
And do you have any advice for people in fashion here in Guangzhou as they set out to explore the world and sell their fashion products to the world?
I think Guangzhou is a really good place to start there, and once you get really comfortable in Guangzhou, I think then it's a good chance to go outside from here.